Hello everyone, welcome back to Ed's Metalworks. It's been a while since we've been in the shop, but we got a little project here that we're going to see what comes of this. I don't know if it'll be worthwhile or not, but we're going to dig into it and see what happens. Let me show you what's going on here. Walk around the bench here, and we dug this Colombian vise out of the junk. I don't know, it seems like a pretty nice vise, but it's frozen solid. I don't know if I can get it unstuck or not. Somebody's goobered the hell out of it with welding rod. I don't know. The jaws don't look too bad except for they're smooth. There's not much serration left in there, but right now it's, let me see, they're 4.5 inch jaws. So if it's recoverable, I think it'll be a nice vise. I kind of like restoring vices. Maybe we'll go look at a few of them I've done already, but if I can find them, they're usually given to me or I find them somewhere in the junk. But anyway, we'll go look at a couple that I've already done. Alrighty, here's a couple vices that I've already done. This is a Colombian also. It may be a little older than the one out there. This one isn't quite as big as that one out there, but I got this from a friend of mine whose uncle or grandfather or somebody had it and he didn't need it, so I restored it. That paint on there, that's just a Rust-Oleum hammer finish paint in a can. So anyway, this is a 4-inch, it says on the side, but it came out nice. I made a set of jaws for it. First time I did a set of jaws, I had a little boo-boo on there, but as you can see, but other than that, they come out nice. Whoop, sorry about that. Got some nice serrations on there, but my tool came loose and made that little boo-boo right there, but I figure what the heck, we'll keep rolling with it and used it. So I do have the original jaws still in the package. This is the other one I did, this Reed manufacturing vise. This one is, I traced the history back to the 50s almost on that through ownership of friends, but it's a, what is it, number 204R, whatever that means, number 204R. Sorry for the lighting and stuff in here, but I didn't want to have to move these around. But no removable jaws here, I just cleaned them up. Again, Rust-Oleum gray paint. I think it's a smoke gray is what it's called. I use that on a lot of my machinery and restorations. But that's 2 of them I did. I'll show you the third one I've done. Okay, the third one I did was this Yost vise. Holland, Michigan, they're made in. It's just a nice big vise. I use it back here in my little blacksmith area. I don't have a post vise, so I use this one, but we restored that one too. It actually wasn't in too bad a shape when I got it, except for somebody had 30 coats of different colors of paint on it. I did make smooth jaws for this, so for grabbing my blacksmith project so I don't nick them up, but I think there's a video on that out there. But anyway, that's the 3 that I have done so far. We're gonna go tackle this Colombian and see what happens. I'll get you guys set up. Alrighty, I think what we're going to do first, I'm going to get out a wire brush over here on my 4-inch grinder and clean some of the scale off of here, so if we do get it to start opening, we won't have to go over all this scale. And also try to clean this handle off here because it's stuck in there pretty good right now. I have had this for a couple weeks and have been spraying some penetrant on there, whatever I had laying around here, but we'll see if it did any good. Alrighty, I'll get set up and I'll get that wire brush going here. Alright. Let's wipe some of this stuff off. See what it does. Alright, we got that buffed off a little bit. I can kind of maybe see part of the problem here. There's some weld splatter on here. I don't know if they got that down in there or not. I'm going to go over and get me a file and run across that. Be right back. Bring it here in here a little bit and look at this. I don't know if it shows up or not, but you can see there's some weld splatter like right in this area here. It looks like nicks on the camera, but I don't know what the hell. It looks like, almost looks like brass. Some of this, I didn't brush it off yet, but I don't know what the heck they was doing. I did sand off this number. It says number 504.5, so that's must be the opening is 5 inches maybe, and the jaws are 4.5. Don't know, but we sanded off this handle a little bit. We'll try knocking that down and see if we can get that loosened up and go from there. All right, I'll get you set up over here again. Whoop, sorry about the jerky there. Might We'll try knocking on here a little bit and see where we get with that. See if it loosens up at all. Bigger hammer. Bigger hammer. I think it's going. There we go. Yeah, we got that. Almost feels like it wants to turn too. And we'll get it clamped down. And I don't want to go on it too hard because I don't want to break that nut inside here. Let's get it clamped down to the table here once and see what happens. Get it good and secure on here. Go from there. Sandpaper on here. Here's this up a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna take some work to get her polished up again, but we got that loose. Whoa. Like I said, I don't want to yank on it too hard. I'm going to get me a soft hammer. All right, I got a big rawhide and a copper. Let's see if we can get movement one way or the other on here. I don't know. That baby is solid. help on here. Nothing. Nothing. Let's see if I could go that way, tighten it up, and see if we can get a... It is solid, solid, solid. I don't know. I suppose I could try soaking it in something like that, some kind of rust converter, some kind. Trying to see if I was actually moving it or if I was stretching something here. Yeah, I don't think I'm moving it at all. I'm going to scribe a little line on there so I can see what's going on. See if I move it at all. I don't know if a guy can put heat on these and expand it a little bit and see what happens. We might end up doing that in this area. Expand this a little bit. Break some of that rust loose, maybe. Afraid to push too hard on it. Like I said, I don't want to break anything on it. Why don't you let me get set up here, and I'm going to put a little heat on here, and we'll see if that makes any difference. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it. Some of this galling or whatever it is across the top of this thing. All right, well, I'll get some heat source ready, and I'll bring you back and see if we have any luck with that. All righty, guys, we got the torch out here. Really didn't want to put heat on here, but I'm gonna see if I can get it to move in the least little bit. Let's see what happens. I've encountered some tough ones, but this is really a tough one. Put a little heat on here and see what happens. Not going to get it really hot, very hot. I mean, no glowing red or anything, just want to get it at least a little bit expanded. See if we can have any chance of getting this thing apart. I'm suspecting they got some galling in there because of whatever this weld junk is. And that's what froze it up. I don't know, we're gonna give it a shot here, see what a little heat will do. Sometimes that heat can kind of break up that rust. If it's just rust. I think we're getting movement. Or else something's giving up the ghost here. Oh yeah, we're going. We're going. I still haven't bet the arm on the vise yet, so I must not be putting a whole lot of pressure on it. I think we get up to a clean spot here. It might go. I don't know. Let's give it a little help here. It is going. I don't know. Hope it gets a little easier pretty soon. I think we're really stressing it out. Yeah, we've moved it a 1/4 inch so far. The hard way. I don't think it's moving anymore. I think we hit bottom here. afraid that we're stretching something else out inside here. Go back the other way a little bit. Baby's getting close to the scrap pile here. Maybe we'll set a little more heat on there and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to try to go closed with it. See if it moves at all going that way. Should move back that 1/4 inch. We moved it out anyway. It's a tough one. I don't think you'd be able to do that with, just with a vise from this day and age. You'd snap that nut off in there, or the shaft or something. Yeah, we almost got it closed up. Alright, got it closed up. Now we can doctor this up a little bit more. Give us a little more working room here. Whew! Working up a sweat on this job. It definitely has some corrosion. I'll bring you around here. Show you what we're dealing with here. Hell, I didn't even see that. That looks like 50 thousandths in corrosion. But we went one way with it. We'll try to clean this up and get some goop in there and go back the other way and see what happens. So far I don't see the galling I thought I'd expect, but it's just purely corrosion, it looks like. And I've been soaking that down for a couple weeks and don't look like any of it penetrated in there. Maybe. Anyway, I must have been working too close to VISE with the camera. The camera said shut down because it said it was too hot. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to see if we can clean up that part we got going in the closed position. That'll give us an inch more of maybe heading in the right direction for the opening here. I'm going to look underneath real quick and see if make sure we ain't destroying something underneath there. So we'll proceed along here. This is a real, what is it, 80 grit flap sander, but I'm not trying to keep it pretty flat and gouge out the vise at all. Yeah, this thing's definitely been abused by somebody in its lifetime. We'll see if we can maybe give it another life. Oh, I wonder what that... We've slid that collar back that's down in there. Too much outward pressure, evidently. I don't know if there's a pin holds that in there. I'm sorry, I don't know. My camera shut off. Typical GoPro stuff, I guess, but I'm gonna try and show you down in here what we're dealing with. See that? Yeah, let me find the flashlight again. What did I do with my flashlight? There it is, right there where I left it. All right. Anyway, what we're dealing with is this set screw right down in here. See how far I shoved it back trying to open it? I probably sheared it off, and it's down in that. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out with a screwdriver or not. Might have to drill it out and try to put a new one in there, but I hope you can see that down in there. But see, it's moved back that inch or so from the housing. That's where I was trying to force it open. That wouldn't take the pressure of trying to do that, evidently, with that 4-foot piece of square tubing on there. Alrighty, we'll get that taken care of, and I'll bring you back here in a minute. Alright guys, sorry I left you in the dark there a little bit. I think I'll recap here a little bit. I just had to turn the camera off. Well, the camera quit on me. Said it got too hot. Anyway, one thing or another. I'll show you what happened here. As I had my 4-foot piece of pipe on there, trying to open these jaws up. I don't know if you can see that little, I'll put my brush down there, set screw that's there. Well, that was like a 5/16 screw maybe. And I sheared it off. You can see that other hole toward the back of the shaft there. That's where I drilled out that screw and got it to come back to where it's supposed to be. Well, we drilled it out and made it a 3/8 16. I just put a regular 3/8 16 bolt in there with the head cut off and a slot cut in it because I didn't want to put a hex head set screw or a set screw in there, socket head set screw I should say, in case I shear it off again. Them socket heads are usually pretty hard, but this is fairly soft. And now that we're aware of this, we probably will go a little easier. But I'll get you around there. We'll get the vise turned over and try again. This is all the tools involved with getting that screw out of there. What a pain that was. But anyway, I'll get you set up over here and we'll get going again. Alrighty. Well, we're going to try to go open with it. We got it closed. We got maybe an inch here that didn't move before that we got cleaned off. And hopefully that'll help us go back the other way. I doused some oil in there, but all right, let's see what happens. Would be nice to get this thing apart. Probably too long a video already, but we're gonna go for it. I hate to see stuff like this go to the scrapyard, even though sometimes that may be the best thing to do with it. I don't know. We'll find out. I figured it'd open back up at least that inch. We got it closed, but it's still. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and give it some more heat. This helps maybe to expand it a little bit. We'll see. Feeling I'm just shearing off that screw again. Well, maybe we got progress here. project. That was a project, all right. Let's get a look at this stuff. See what kind of rat's nest we got. You can see the corrosion. Glad we got it. Glad it going. A little bit of dirt down in there. Screw looks good. This vise don't look like it's been abused, other than somebody welding on it and throwing it in the water or wherever they stored. Look at that, all that rust, corrosion. Sorry for my lighting. But them jaws, they show no sign of ever having any serration on them. I don't know if they were smooth jaws to begin with or what the deal was. But anyway, it didn't. Oh, I did split that. Looks like I split that collar. That's fine, we can build one of them. But I'm just happy we got it apart. Man, that was a struggle. Like I said, them jaws show no sign of ever having a serration on them. Unless somebody removed the serration for a certain job. Probably somebody that put all this goober on there. Well, you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I'm wore out on this one. There have to be a part 2. We'll get it all taken apart and throw it in the bead blaster and get it all polished up and see what we got to, what kind of parts we got to fabricate for this. But anyway, thanks for joining along. Give me a thumbs up. Sorry if this video seemed a little scattered, but I was a little scattered trying to get that open. What a pain. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2. We'll get around to her soon. Thank you. Bye.